Hi guys, I'm Haley Hill. I am from Spokane, Washington. I am 21 and a sophomore. I'm a transfer student from WSU and I'm a pre-nursing student. I'm taking this class because it fulfills my graduation requirements, and I also like the online aspect of it just because I work a lot and it gives me a little bit more leeway to get my work done in a more personalized time than it would be to have to sit in class every day. Um, Getting into the questions, I would define privilege as receiving more opportunity based on situational factors like race, gender, blah, 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 rather than receiving opportunity by merit or personal achievements. I'd also define power as a person's ability to influence or control certain situations based on their level of power and jurisdiction in which they have power. So, for example, if you were a general manager at a restaurant, you would have more power over the people that work under you or for you. But if you were to go out into the world and try and use your power in other places or circumstances, it wouldn't exactly be the same. I also believe that money has a lot to do with how we achieve power, mainly because the more money you have in most circumstances, the more opportunities you are opened to. Um, I would also define oppression as an act of control on another group of people by a stronger force in order to maintain more of a submissive following of people. Um, and often this is done through abuse and restrictive privileges. So, places such as Korea, for example. Um, I would also say that I have not really experienced great privilege. An example where maybe I might have would be in elementary school. I was in the Apple program. It was a special program for elementary school students, but it had nothing to do with money or status. So you didn't have to pay to get in. It was just a group of families where the parents wanted to be more involved in the students' lives and schooling. Other kids in the elementary school, though, this was at Franklin Elementary, sometimes were pretty poor just because of the area that the elementary school was in. And as an Apple kid, we did a lot more fun trips. I remember we went on a trip to Seattle and did whale watching and all kinds of stuff that had to do with our yearly goal and kind of what we were focusing on for the year. And the other kids didn't really get to do that. I feel like maybe that was slightly privileged, even though it didn't have anything to do with factors such as race or gender. There were more poverty-stricken families in Apple. It was just what the parents had time to commit to the program. And have I ever knowingly used power? Maybe. I work at Hogan's Diner. I'm a waitress. We only have female servers, and we take in all of the tips and then disperse it to the rest of the kitchen. But we end up walking away with about 60% of whatever we earn that night compared to what we give to other people, which is the other 40% split between two people. Being a girl, I guess that has given me more power. And using that power, I make more money, which means I get farther ahead. I've never been oppressed. There are so many people out there who are so horribly oppressed that I can't even say things like being lower middle class on the upper South Hill of Spokane is oppression. So on a large scale, no, but I do see where some people are oppressed here in Spokane. So that's all I've got.